And you guys are trying to help to make sure that the community is doing all that it can.
Yes.
Michelle, thanks so much for being on this morning. Now let's toss things over to John.
All right, thank you, Sonia Stevens. You know, if your tires are working properly, chances are your car is probably working, but if tires aren't working, then your car's not working, right? Cliff Hudson with Hudson Import Services joins us right now with some tips on purchasing tires. And Cliff, tires, one of the most important safety features you can have on your car.
Obviously, we're going to have a tiring conversation. Boom, boom.
Yeah, we'll get it rolling now.
You know, I get asked this question all the time. I need tires, Cliff. What should I do? Well, we're going to stay away from the sizes and what have you, because generally speaking, for most cars, there's only one size tire that fits a car. There are a few exceptions, but each individual car is designed to be used with one particular tire. The problem comes in is if you've ever gone soap shopping in the grocery store, you walk down the soap aisle and you go, great day, how can there be this many products? Okay?
A lot of brands, right.
Exactly. Well, I've never left the shower and thought, gee, I don't feel clean. Okay? They all apparently work.
It's a good thing.
But soap for dry skin, soap for oily skin, soap for, you know, whatever, it goes on and on. So when you're buying tires for the layperson, it's very confusing. Don't discount what the manufacturer of the car says. They have a lot of engineers. They know what should be on the car. But when it comes to all these different brands and all these different models of different brands, what do? Well, step one, lean on your local tire supplier. He's the guy you're going to go to when you have a problem and say, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Tire Supplier, I got a problem with the tire you sold me.
Right.
When you get your new tires, have that guy align the car. Okay. That way, if there's a tire issue, it's one person to go to. Person A sells a tire, person B aligns the car, a tire wears out. Whose fault was it? Always lean on the guy again, or the lady who sells you tires. Now, what you're looking for very often, if you travel a lot, you probably want a well-known brand of tire, because if you don't want to be in a small town where the guy says, well, we just got this little generic tire here. Hey, any port in a storm, as the sailor says, if it's round, black, and rubber and goes on the car, it's better than nothing at all if you're in a jam. But if you've got a well-known brand of tire, there's probably somewhere, anywhere you are, that's capable of warranting that tire.
They'd be able to switch it out.
Or swapping it out for an identical tire. Now, tread wear rating is very important. People say, well, I want my tires to last the longest time they can, okay? Then you look for a high tread wear number that's on the car. But a lot of dilemmas here are not every tread wear rating can go on every car. We have people that buy these very neat high-dollar sports cars. They're several years old. Then they come to find out a set of tires is $1,500. Well, I want something cheaper. They don't make anything cheaper. You have to have that tire on that car. Right. For liability reasons. That car is rated to have a 160-mile-an-hour tire on it. The person says, hey, I'll never be over 80. Doesn't matter. If that tire fails, regardless of the speed it failed at, some attorney can look and say, ooh, the wrong type tire was on the car. Now we sue the installer. So lots of liability there. You don't always get to pick what you want, but you got to lean on your local supplier for the brand that he or she likes. They're going to be the people that you look to stand behind it. You got to have them align it when you get it. And you know, then if he or she has a local tire that they really like and can depend on, and you're a local driver, well, fine. You probably won't be stranded out of town looking for an oddball brand tire.
Cliff, real quick, how do you know when you need a new tire?
Basically, you have to, again, depend on the person who's looking at your car. If you're down to 3 or even 2 seconds of tread left, again, let someone check it. Anyone checks tires free. Every tire store in shopping town will gladly check the tread of a tire for free.
Yeah.
If you have dry rot, if you have bad edge wear, if you have cords exposed or thin tread, then you got to have a tire.
So look for the visible damage. I remember they used to stick the penny in the tread, right? Do they still do that one?
That's the rule of thumb. If the head of the penny is about 2 seconds, if the head of the penny won't disappear, it's past time for a tire.
Smart stuff, smart stuff. All right, Cliff, thank you so much for coming on here. We appreciate it. Great tips right there. Go visit Cliff at Hudson's Import Service. Right there, address on your screen. You can call that number or check out the website for all your automotive care tips. All right, well, it's not babysitting. This is hardcore nannying, and those nannies are making big bucks. That's coming up. And as you leave your home behind this vacation season, someone else might see that as an opportunity to take advantage. Attorney David Ayler up next with some legal advice to protect your goods.